Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. Have you ever noticed how sometimes life hands you exactly what you were just thinking about? Like you're mulling over a big decision, and then the podcast episode you listen to randomly plays something that just speaks directly to that, or you keep seeing the same word or place or symbol over and over. You bump into someone who has the exact piece of information you've been needing. I've had this happen now and then, and usually it's when I'm thinking about someone that I want to connect with or reach out to. In my sales days, I would be thinking about a client I hadn't talked to for a while, and several times, like as I was thinking about that person, they would call or email sort of that same day, it felt like, and, like we were on the same wavelength or something. Could have been a coincidence, but you know what? I always paid attention when things like that happen because we know that what we think about and what consumes our attention makes a difference in what we notice and the choices that we make. It's sort of that blue car experience that we've all had, or new car, whatever color, right? We buy a new car, we're shopping for a new car maybe, and then it seems like right from out of nowhere, you begin seeing that everywhere. And you're thinking, okay, this can't be right. We know that they've always been there, but right now, when that happens, our brain is now alerting us to that. And we call it coincidence, but often it's our subconscious just giving us a little nod. Your mind is always searching for patterns and connecting the dots in the background while we go about our days doing what we do. When something lines up in an oddly perfect way, it might be that deeper part of you saying, hey, pay attention. This matters. Or this might be helpful. This is what you're looking for. Sometimes those nudges are subtle. Other times they can feel like neon signs. Either way, they remind us that we're more in tune with our path than we think. And our inner wisdom has a funny way of showing it to the outer world. So the next time a coincidence catches your attention, pause and ask yourself and think about, what was I just thinking about or mulling over? What decision have you been wrestling with? And ask yourself, what is my brain trying to highlight for me? What kind of message am I trying to get here? So maybe it's not random at all. It could be you reminding you. And it's okay to pay attention and be curious about what thoughts could be contributing to your mind's way of nudging you towards what matters and what's going to make a difference in your life. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.